for Christ.
Policies and people in authority, our country could be the first world country in Southeast Asia. With the richness of our resources and the great capacities of our Filipino people, we have all the potential to do so. Nonetheless, while I was in college, I realized that the biggest issue of our country goes far beyond the concept of ideal change. A change in government and leaders, say, from former President Estrada to President Arroyo, sadly does not change the course of corruption in our government. Moreover, a change in laws, regardless of how beneficial they are for society, does not transform the Filipino people into law-abiding citizens. Among us, there is still cheating, lying, stealing, violating, and even killing. Thus, structures, policies, and people in authority may be changed, yet with the problem still remaining in the lives of individuals, making and shaping the country, we will certainly be caught up in our own cycle of problems. For indeed, the heart of the problem is the problem of the heart. Our greatest problem to deal with is each one's corruption. And it says in Romans 3:23, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." It is our fallenness that contributes to the fallenness of our families, our communities, our society, and our nation. Yet, there is a message of hope to rise up, to be transformed, and we in Philippine Campus Crusade for Christ are dedicating our lives to presenting this message that we have seen change our own lives. It is the message of love, forgiveness, and a promise for a new beginning. The message of God's Son, Jesus Christ. Through individuals coming to know Him and placing their faith in Him, there has been evidence of drastic transformation in the lives of communities. We have seen universities just like you, who we've reached in Christ, amazingly turn from being famous for cheating to well-known ambassadors of honesty and integrity, leading a university-wide anti-cheating campaign. We have also witnessed a military rebel who, out of his intense desire to see change in the country, spearhead the coup d'etat in year 2003, and in prison, remarkably be changed from a man of power and self-sufficiency to a man of humility and faith. Encountering the reality of Jesus Christ behind bars, this rebel was completely transformed. became one who was able to not only recognize his faults, but also one sincerely, asking forgiveness from the present. Also, upon his release from prison, he has lived a life of peace and a life dedicated to sharing the very same message of hope and true change that he found in Jesus Christ. He is now with us in this cause. Now imagine having individuals with such character, integrity, and Christ-likeness in our society. Imagine that. What great changes would we make? Philippine Campus Crusade for Christ is pressing on towards this cause in partnership with the Kabayabihan Foundation. We want to see true transformation in society, but that starts from transformation inside. And that is transformation in the hearts of not only university students like you, but also among teachers, media practitioners, artists, athletes, doctors, communities, tribe members, and government officials. I personally, a campus missionary of Philippine Campus Crusade for Christ, have chosen to invest my life, particularly in reaching university students, or students just like you, being a life coach and a model of faith, because I believe that you are the hope of the nation. You are the leaders of tomorrow and the shapers of our society. Will you be a part of rebuilding our Christian nation? Well, it starts from your heart.
Thank you very much, Ms. Pristine Roxas from Campus Crusade for Christ. Kindly show your commitment to our cultural revolution by signing on a board.
And now we'd like to call on the man who keeps himself busy working on projects that will form a new